The last few weeks at the Future of Health Now have been absolutely amazing. I'm really happy and grateful for all the amazing support that we've had from all of our partners on the internet, as well as all of the celebrities and contributors and experts that we have that are a part of our event this year. It's just been an amazing journey leading up to this point over the last 2 years, and I'm really excited for the event coming up. I think that there's been so much buzz about the Future of Health Now because we've really taken the time, the effort, we've put the thought and the energy into ensuring that this event is as valuable as it could possibly be. For all of those of you that are interested in your health or the health of your loved ones or your family members, we've really done everything that we could over the last 2 years to bring together the greatest thought leaders in the world. We've really done our utmost to cut through all of the misinformation that exists, both in the alternative communities as well as the allopathic communities. We ourselves were just health-conscious individuals, just like you, and we didn't know who to trust on the internet. We had no idea. However, we really wanted solutions for ourselves and our loved ones as well. So I think that that's what's really creating a lot of buzz. It started off as an idea. When we got together as a partner group of just health-conscious individuals, it became a unified vision, and now it's grown into a movement. It's grown into a real movement that can actually help to create and rewrite global healthcare through our strength in numbers as health-conscious individuals. And I think that that's getting people really excited. I think that people are aware of the problem that's here in our world. I think that people really, really want a solution. And I think that when people recognize that we actually have brought everything together to really help create this solution, they're really excited. You know, we're hearing from people, hey, please let me know any way that I can do, anything that I can do to help support you in what you're doing. Please let me know. It's been really very exciting. I really enjoy it a lot, and I know that we realistically can achieve our goal through our strength in numbers, both with our partners and individuals out there who may, and you who may very well be watching this right now as a health-conscious consumer. All right, so some of the most interesting feedback that we've heard so far has been that they really see the fact that we've created a brand new health movement, a real health movement to actually help rewrite global healthcare. They really believe, they can see our vision, they can see all the content and all the contributors and everything that's been put together, and that it will actually, through our strength in numbers, through the community of the Future of Health Now, that it can actually be achieved. So I would say the greatest highlights have been that people really believe that we're doing what we hope to do. And the greatest feedback is pretty much, how can I help? And having worked on this project now for 2 years before finally providing it live to you for free to attend, has just been that's been one of the most rewarding and probably the greatest highlight for me. Okay, so a bit about my background. What brought me to this point here with the Future of Health Now? Well, I'll start by telling a brief story about my father. When my father was 60 years old, he was retired, and he would spend most of his days working out. When he first woke up in the morning, he would do 2 sets of 300 push-ups. He would do 2 sets of 300 sit-ups. He'd then go to the gym for 2.5 hours. Needless to say, when I was 18, I thought he was probably one of the healthiest people I knew in the whole world. I realized that at that time he was probably in better shape than I was. And so when my father passed away suddenly, overnight actually, of a terminal liver cancer, I was totally floored. It really, really shocked me. If anything, I realized that I didn't know anything about health and wellness, about these diseases that can take our loved ones away from us as quickly as they can. And I wanted to embark upon a personal mission, if anything, at that point in time, to be able to keep my loved ones and your loved ones around for longer. So 2 years ago, when I had the opportunity to get started with the Future of Health Now, creating a brand new science-based health publishing company, I was really excited because for the first time in my personal life, since the unfortunate passing of my father, this idea that I had was now solidifying into a unified vision. And what's really exciting about for me right now with the launch of the Future of Health Now 2012 is that this unified vision has now become a global movement. It's become a global movement to truly rewrite global healthcare, and with you and all of our partners, I know that we can realistically achieve this goal. So that's a little bit about me and who I am. So this project is a part of my personal mission because it's health and wellness And the solutions that our world so desperately needs right now has personally hit me very close to home. I lost my father far too early, as far as I was concerned. My mother has experienced illnesses. One of my eldest sisters has experienced illnesses. My wife, in fact, has experienced illnesses. Actually, my wife has experienced illnesses that, fortunately enough, just by talking to some of the contributors from the Future of Health Now, she was able to move through as a result, which is pretty exciting. But I'm on a personal mission because I believe I am the future of health now, and I believe you may very well be too. I like to do everything that I possibly can to improve upon my mind, my physical body, my intelligence growing more so every day, integrating things like neuroplasticity. I really want to be the greatest example of health and wellness that I possibly can. And so that's really one of the reasons why the Future of Health Now has also been just such an interesting experience for me. I've been able to meet and talk with some of these great doctors and scientists. I've been able to experience all the value that they're really bringing to the world, and I'm excited to share that with you through your participation and attendance in our event. I would like for health-conscious individuals that are attending our event to, just in one interview, if they're only able to attend one interview, for them to actually take away from that interview real, immediately applicable, tangible to-dos that they can then take away and implement into their lives right away. And my goal is that these to-dos then change their life for the better, helping them to live a happier, healthier life from that point forward. That's my goal, and I really believe that's possible. I believe we've brought together here the greatest health content and information I've ever seen before, period, anywhere, on the internet or off. And so I'm excited for you, if you're interested in your own health and wellness or that of your families, to be able to attend it and experience it for yourself. So the change that I'd like to create in the health and wellness industries globally, I know I've already stated in the past, but I know that we will, with your help, truly rewrite global healthcare, and that's absolutely necessary today. I believe that millions of people's lives are needlessly being lost in our world today. A lot of them are happening, as I said, needlessly, totally unnecessarily. Through the Future of Health Now 2012, I know that you'll have the opportunity to experience real science-based solutions, the future of these science-based solutions, but they're available now. And I know that a lot of them will be surprising to learn that stuff like this even exists. And I know that it'll help you to live a happier, healthier life. So that will shake up the health and wellness industry. We're excited to see the creative destruction of medicine, if you will. We know that we're going to reboot the future through the Future of Health Now. So yes, there's been actually a lot of information that's really opened my eyes. There was some information shared by Dr. Mark Hyman that completely and totally changed my wife's life. She was scheduled to go in for a surgery that may very well have affected her vocal cords, and she's a professional singer. She really didn't want to have to do that, and at the time we were being told that that was the best advice. That was, in fact, the only opportunity that she had. We were being told this by her doctor, and in fact, probably apparently one of the best surgeons in the country available for this particular procedure. And in the first 5 minutes of the Future of Health Now interview by Dr. Mark Hyman, we learned information that actually completely righted her entire life at that point. And we were really, really happy and grateful for that. I've also been dramatically impacted by the information shared by Dr. Roland McCready, Dr. Neil Fiore, Dr. Daniel Siegel, Anat Ben-Yel, Bill Phillips, the information that John Mackey, the CEO and co-founder of Whole Foods, shared, one of Whole Foods' top doctors, Dr. Scott Stoll, one of Whole Foods' head chef, Chad Sarno. All of this information has really dramatically impacted my life. It's helped me dramatically for the better. I'm really very excited and happy and grateful to have been able to receive it just for myself. The impact has been invaluable, and it's really been amazing. I hope that people will remember the most from their experience that ultimately we as a people have the power to reclaim our health, that current health solutions are broken, that the Future of Health Now represents the solution for health and wellness globally. And I hope that they'll recognize that through this, we're hoping what will be a social movement for positive change, where we're just giving as much value to them as we possibly can for free, that they'll realize and that they'll take away that as health-conscious individuals, we, the people of the world, if you will, have the opportunity to really help each other for the better now and well into the future.